Hold on 1 second, please. As I sip the hot contents from my cup, it's rather cold outside, and I'm a rather cold-blooded person. You know what I mean? I'm a killer. I euthanize ponies all day. You know what I mean? So before I get ahead and euthanize these ponies, let me get in and pop me a soma or something, right? It's alright. Pop me a soma. You know what I mean? I need my bag. I got a bag. Pop me a motherfucking. I take a blue. Take me a Roxy. But hold on 1 second. See, it's not that I don't have a conscience. I gotta be, I gotta be off some type of substance or narcotic, to go ahead and euthanize these ponies. You know what I'm saying? Your boy just had back surgery. Was out there shoveling snow, so a little aching right now, and I need something to calm the nerves. And hold on 1 second, please. Let me sip the hot contents from my cup. Just 3 weeks ago, right? Now stop me if I'm wrong, right? I mean, if I'm wrong, when you guys can catch my grandmother punch in the face. 3 weeks ago, you guys were saying that the PlayStation 4 was the only true next generation system because it can do 1080p, 60 frames per second. You remember that, the whole Tomb Raider thing? You said first, I said guys that the Xbox couldn't do 1080p, which is not true. They have several games that are 1080p. Then it went from no, it can't do 60 frames per second. Well, that's not true also. They have several games for 60 frames per second. But a lot of people such as myself, I say, I understand 60 frames, but I think 30 frames kind of gives it a cinematic, look. But even like I said, being real, I didn't even buy Tomb Raider because like I said before, I have it on Steam, and if I wanted to play, I already played it. Wasn't gonna buy it again for $65. No way. But when I said that, you said, Nxtgen, you're damage controlling, you're an Xbox, you're X-twat, an X-fag, an X-clown. I was called everything but a child of God. But you guys, hey, what's up? But according to y'all said that, the Xbox, the PlayStation, anything under, okay, you tell your money, put your pants on. Anything under 60 frames, anything under 60 frames, it's not cool, it's not kosher. But it's two of the PlayStation 3 biggest franchise, not the 3, because last time I heard, Drive Club was also 30 frames. So we got Drive Club 30 frames, Infamous Second Son 30 frames, In the Order 30 frames. Right? Am I right? Check this out, right? It says, one of the PlayStation's 4 most anticipated games of 2014, The Order 1886 would not be running at 60 frames per second. Instead, for a better cinematic presentation and effects, the game will run at 30 frames per second at 1080p resolution. Now, I did read over the summer that the game was boxed, which was 800p. But, I guess through time, I guess now they're going to bump it up to 1080p, which is cool. But what do you ponies have to say about this? Are you guys going to boycott this game? You know what I mean? Because, like I said, the PlayStation 4 is so powerful. We got like GDDR5, RAM, right? So why get your exclusives, which is not a multiplayer, so they can, get all the resources and all the juice about the system. Why can't this game run in 1080p, 60 frames per second? I know that console ain't maxed out already, is it? Which one? I mean, this is this is an in-house studio. This is Sony we talking about here, right? But I'm just saying because but at the end of the day, like I said, I ain't the one to gossip, but but fuck, I had to call a spade a spade. But I mean, am I right? Are you guys gonna make videos about the Infamous or the Order not being 60 frames per second? Wait, hold on, wait. Before you answer that, let me sip the contents of my cup. Hot outside. I tell you what, the guys, there was very, it was a snowstorm, state of emergency. A lot of motherfuckers snow, a lot of snow. Oh, my back. But anyway, back to choking the shit out of a pony. Let me know what you guys think, and please, then all you guys gonna answer the same, at one time. Just take your time, be respectful, and just fill up the comment section with heat. And as I always say, Bang, bang. Damn, dog, that shit only 30 frames, and this is exclusive. You know what? I'm gonna go back to watching Thor. You know, Thor 2, Dark World, whatever you want to call it. Great movie. The first time I saw it was last night. You know, and it's a good movie. I bought it last night on the Xbox One. But anyway, this is your boy Nxtgen 720, and I'm mad.